I'm Tom Walker, aka Jonathan Pye, and these are my top moments of 2020. What year is it?
3.
Suella Braverman, it, just as an entity, is really sort of a moment for the year. I mean, it's just sort of how low can you go? When you're the Home Secretary and your dog whistling to the far right, that is the actions of someone who is far right.
The Home Secretary is proposing new laws to restrict the use of tents by homeless people, arguing that many of them see it as a lifestyle choice. Christ. It won't be long until she's banning The Big Issue for being an extremist publication.
Suella Braverman saying that people living in tents on the street are doing it as a lifestyle choice. Just, it sort of beggars belief, doesn't it? Does anyone think that she is right about that? Boris Johnson resigning. It didn't tell us anything we didn't already know, but it would kind of prove that Boris Johnson is a coward. Because if he hadn't resigned, there would have probably been a by-election and we'd have got to see if people wanted him back or not. And I think he knew the answer. So I think he jumped before he was kicked out. A coward.
He's a coward, a gaslighting bag of gas masquerading as a tragic hero. He's not a victim. He has never been a victim. He is the master of his own destiny. And he knows he's toast for now, so he does what he always does, running off like a wounded balloon. The fact that David Cameron isn't by any stretch the worst Prime Minister in my lifetime should give us all a chill down the spine.
At the return of David Cameron, papering over 14 years of turmoil, horror and incompetence by just going back to the start and pretending it never happened. But it did happen. Didn't see that one coming. That's possibly the smartest thing Rishi's ever done because it took Suella off the front page. Yes, the coronation cost $250 million. We're supposed to believe he's anointed by God. Everyone who's living rough on the streets tonight, let's be honest, £250 million could stop that.
Can we kick the royal family out of Buckingham Palace and turn it into a homeless shelter? I mean, technically, yes, but morally, actually, bad example.
And we had another COP, so planet saved.
COP, you know, it's like a trade show for multinationals to pretend how green they are.
So the president of COP saying that, you know, phasing out gas and oil won't help. It's basically there is a climate denier running the nearest chance we've got to sort of maybe reversing some of the worst of climate change, and he's just kind of saying it doesn't really exist. But it's always been a waste of time. I suppose there is something to be said for at least the truth being revealed. That politicians, there is no will to actually do anything, and at least that is not even hidden anymore. They have given up on humanity.